I don't want to start before everybody's here. And we're really trying to keep an aisle open so that once we get started, when we do the diplomas, that people, I'm going to call them up one at a time. I'll give them their diploma, give them their little hug, and then you can take their picture right here. Okay? And if you raise your hand, I'll kind of try to aim them that way.
Lifting them up.
We'll do what we can. Oh, I see somebody else coming in. No more children? Oh, I really hate to start because so many are still not here. Amanda, honey, sit down. Isabella and Giselle. Okay. Well, oh, I hate to start. You don't mind waiting a few more minutes?
Really doing the video too far
Christian, get your daughter to scoop that.
I normally start exactly on time. Got a shoe problem there, Audrey? I know what you mean. Sit down. Got the price to pay.
It's amazing.
I kept calling Captain Nemo to the car.
Russell, this is my mom, Cheryl. Lily's dad.
Asked her where you.
Like wrangling for him.
Would you hear me, Bruce? He's not going to make it.
Doesn't have to get up when you have to all
Yeah, that is not good.
And then just
I don't know.
should be like,
You know, there's several of you missing, so you're going to have to pay extra special attention. And you know what else you're going to have to do? You're going to have to sing your hearts out. I want to welcome all of you to our annual kindergarten promotion for the class of 2013. And I think it's very interesting to know that when they graduate from high school, they're going to be the class of 2025. And I'm hoping to get lots of invitations. I live in Bermuda Dunes. Send the invitations there. I want to thank you all from the bottom of my heart for, excuse me, who's talking? Okay. I want to thank all of you for allowing me to be your child's teacher this year. We've had a fabulous year. I don't know if you can even remember what they were like when they came in. And if you can't, the people that were here on the first day, I kept where they wrote their name and wrote their alphabet, and it's in the bag somewhere. So when I look at that and then I look at what they're writing now, I'm like blown away. And you know, they're learning to read. A lot of them are reading probably in second grade by now. I mean, they are really, really reading, most of them. And if your child isn't, just wait. They just really work with them over the summer, but I'll get on with that later. And they're writing. I mean, have you seen their writing? Oh my goodness, I've got several children that are writing paragraphs. And they're doing an excellent, excellent job. Their spelling's great. You know, I'm really proud of them. They're learning to add and subtract. And they've also been learning about being a good citizen. They're learning what patriotism is. And I just can't be happier. with their success so far. Now, every morning, what we do at the beginning is we say our pledge. So everybody stand. Kai, go to the front.
Hey Daniel, you want to switch this one more time? You just gotta hold it like that.
Okay. Kai, go for it.
Okay, now you look at this.
Well, how do you know?
It's a face-friendly camera. It's recording now.
Okay, well, how do you know what it's recording?
Thank you, Kai. No, don't press. No, remember, we stand up. You guys sit down. They stand up. Okay, remember you face the kids. Oh, your dresses are just alike.
Tomorrow I have the same dress on.
Remember, you gotta sing.
Tomorrow all things were gone. Work for all my life, and I had to start again. Just my children and my wife. Thank my lucky stars to be living here today. But the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, for at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the man who died, who gave that right to me. And I'm gladly stand up next to you and remember till today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA.
Sing it, Lily.
Right about it. This is not doesn't like it.
Come to embarrass you.
Now, we also have been learning a lot about the ocean, and yesterday we were so lucky to have Captain Carl come. I know the children loved it. I've loved having him for the last 10, 12 years. He really makes a big impression on the children. And this is just a fun song. I'm a little tech teacher. Okay. Are y'all looking at me? Get ready.
Baby, what you can see? Swim so wild and swim so free. Heaven above, sea below, and a little white whale on the go. Oh, baby, beluga, oh, baby, beluga. Is the water warm? Is your mama home with you so happy? Way down yonder where the dolphins play, where you find their splash all day. Waves roll in, the waves roll out, see the water squirting out your spout. Baby beluga, oh baby beluga, sing a little song, sing for all your friends, we love to hear you.
Where are you thinking?
It's really it's just not there.
So wild and swim so free. Heaven above, sea below, and a little white whale on the go. You're just a little white whale on the go.
Trying to put it in the corner and
You know, another thing we learned about, we haven't even practiced this one for a while, but I'm kind of giving parents a few minutes to come in. You know, what did we learn about the butterflies?
We learned a lot.
We learned a lot. And what song did we sing?
We sing the butterfly song.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes, we are.
Okay, why don't you come out and lead it, Emily?
You sing another song.
Well, it's okay. 1, 2, 3.
First comes a butterfly who lays an egg. Out comes a caterpillar with many legs. Oh, see the caterpillar spin and spin. A little chrysalis to sleep in. Oh, 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 look and see. Oh, 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 look and see. Out of the chrysalis, my oh my, out comes a beautiful butterfly.
Sit down. I can talk all day in front of the kids, but you put me in front of adults? Oh, I know what I'm going to explain next. This is fun. Please do not leave here without your little bag. Of course, you can get it tomorrow, but try to take it today because who knows what's going to happen this afternoon. But inside this little bag, you won't believe the things that are in here. First of all, there's a list of school supplies for next year. That's so very interesting. There are some little gift certificates in here. And this is wonderful. Wait till you see what's in here. If they started school at the beginning of the school year, there's a picture their first day of school picture. And inside here, there's their reading certificate, for how many books they've read. This is what we learned in kindergarten by my kids. And they didn't do what I asked them to do at Refographics. So, what you're going to have to do is turn it over to read the back sign. And not everybody's in here. If you printed too lightly, or I couldn't read it, I didn't put it in here. And some of you might have trouble reading it. It's kindergarten writing. So, it's really a cute book. So you need to read this. Let's see. What else is in here that's wonderful? Extra pictures of your child. If we had extra pictures, we put them in there. And this is my favorite thing. This is their kindergarten memory book. And once a month, we try to highlight something that we did in class, or something that we did. And this is their book. They did all the coloring. Mrs. Duncan didn't do the coloring. They didn't know, some of them didn't know that President Clinton was here in January, but I thought it was good for them to have that anyway. So this kind of gives you an idea of how they spent their year. If your child was absent, I'm sorry. Sometimes they didn't get their picture in here. And at the end, they got autographs from their class members. So, I think this is an important keepsake. And you know what's nice is you can stick it in this little envelope. And there's not a lot. Okay, now what else is in here? There's a file folder. I sent home a lot of their writing, but you don't know how many hours I've spent sorting through writing. And so they're not all exactly in the right order, and there's some missing, but still, yeah, it gives you a real good indication of their writing. And let's see. Oh! Now, this has a lot of their artwork from the year. Now, some of this was from the Meet the Masters program, but most of it was done in the class. And most of it with Miss Julie and Miss Tina. We thank you very much for their help. So, there's that. And then there's one more thing. We read a story about this little girl that every day when she woke up, her hair was something was different with her hair. One day it was full of colors, one day it was full of animals, one day it was full of people, one day it was full of books. So I asked them to draw a picture of what their head was full of and then write about it. So this one says, my name is Ray Lee, my head is full of butterflies. I like butterflies because they are beautiful. So if your child was here, they did this. And I think that's all that's in there. There's a few other things, but I just want you to appreciate what's in there and not just take it home and throw it in the corner, because it's important. Okay.
Save it till he's ready to pull it out.
Pictures where she's naked and stuff with it.
Everybody stand up. I want to hear you too.
World
Johnny?
No, I've been for the first time.
You be you, and I'll be me. That's the way we were meant to be. But the world is a mixing cup. That's look what happened to Syria. The world is a rainbow with many kinds of people. It's such a sight to see. The world is beautiful when we live in harmony. La 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 la, 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 la la
She said stop. They
And
kept
now,
going.
sit. Okay, now, like I said before, when I'm giving the diplomas, when I say your child's name, if you kind of raise your hand, I'll try to be looking that way so that you can get their. And oh, I have to apologize right now because I know I'm going to mess up some of these last names. It's just the way it is. And the children will say to me, they'll say the name, I'll repeat it back to him thinking, I am dead on. And then they start giggling at me. No, that's not the way you do it. That's funny. And I'll do it again. It's just, you should have heard me trying to learn Spanish. A principal was teaching the class and he would get so mad at me. He would just say it to me, I'd say it back. He'd say no. He said, you sound like you're French. Okay. Okay. Are you guys ready?
Yes, we are.
Okay. I don't know if I am or not.
You're not ready because Isabella's not.
I don't want you guys to leave. Okay. Lisa, I'll say
I
yeah.
know what.
This is the one that really gets me. Because she doesn't let me alone after I mess it up. Isabella Aspiaza.
I can see looking up here.
Don't forget
And I
this.
can raise it. So.
Oh, I didn't even say your name. Emily Blackwell.
She was ready to graduate.
Did you get it? Richard Blaney.
Yeah, that's Jared.
Now, I asked him if he wanted me to call him Richard or Jared, and he said Richard. Trinity Calhoun. Shyla Cervantes.
Yeah, make sure the sound doesn't go off. Yeah, mine doesn't go off.
Thomas Clark.
Yeah, that's a whole lot.
Tommy,
Look at Daddy and smile. Did you get it?
one more. There you go. Reflection. Flash reflection up here and it's really washed out.
Crystal Ornelas.
Yeah, she does.
Oh.
Elevated.
Thought about it, but
Vanessa Cruz. Carly Eden.
Not so much.
I feel like I need to spray down. Jaciel Hernandez.
I know.
Giselle Flores.
of course, I'm like, she's really talks about
Trey Credilla. Audrey Hill. I'm going to tickle you if you don't smile. Samara Levish.
The best of them.
Liliana Lashba.
No, there was going to be one more, but she decided not to come. Lily!
Hi.
Tommy! Tom! Tommy!
Your mom. Raylee Matcham. Oh, there we go. Let's go over this way.
Today, I got 2 minutes to deal with it.
I'm still not That was me.
Raymond Nicholson.
He seems really bashful.
Big smile.
Jasmine Price.
Yeah.
Cameron Seacrest. Boys and girls, put your diplomas down in front of you. Very nice. I like the way the front row has theirs. Raymond, how are you supposed to have it, honey? Okay. Wait, we gotta go this way. Aiden Staten. Brandy Stevenson.
The thing is, what's wrong is I like to be able to do stuff. If we just take a picture and as soon as it's
In
like,
front of your face.
you know, and then you can sit there and take like 5 or 6 minutes.
Go sit down.
One thing I like about mine is I can shut
I like the way most of you are following directions and have yours down on the ground in front of you, and you're not looking at it.
With this too.
Thank you so much. Okay, Darnell Thigpen. Oh, I'm sorry. Raylynn Turner. Smile, I'm gonna tickle you. Got it? Andrew Vera. Damon Beavis. Oh, Cordell Wash.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, I love Tommy.
Oh, Penny. I'd like to thank all of you for all the support. Class. I want to thank all of you for all the support and help you gave us this year. We really could not do this without you. This summer, please, please, please. Oh, I forgot the most important thing. I put a letter in there to you about how you can work with your child during the summer. It's easy things. So please read it. Please do that. I don't want people coming to me, first grade teachers, just saying, but you said, and then I don't know what happened over the summer. It's in there somewhere. It might take them a while to remember it, but if you're working with them all summer long, they won't forget. If you even just play class, if you even just play, now I will say I love this class. I love this class like you wouldn't believe, but they're not the quietest class I ever had. But you know, that's just the way it is sometimes. And so please, please, if you'll just play the DVD over the summer once a week, they shouldn't forget at least their letters and sounds and their numbers and their sight words. Take them to the library, please. There are all sorts of wonderful summer programs at the library. And they love that morning reading program. The ones that came in a half an hour before school started, they loved it. We had children that read over 100 books. I mean, it was amazing, absolutely amazing. Now, it's really important that all of you remember that learning doesn't end when summer begins. You need to be working with them all summer. Now, see, before we leave, don't forget, and you're all welcome to take your children now out to breakfast or home, but there's a sign-out sheet at the back that you need to use. And tomorrow, you can come by, get the report cards, say goodbye. You know, if you want to leave them, you can. The buses aren't even going to take the kids home, though, until 12:45. So it would kind of be better. I'm just going to put videos on for them to watch. But yeah, we have to take everything down. We're supposed to be out of here at the end of tomorrow, so it's kind of hard to have anything else going on. So let's see. Everybody stand up. Leave your diploma on the ground for now. Oh, and listen carefully. Before you go home, not now, but before you go home, check to make sure you have your own diploma. Because sometimes you guys mix them up on the floor. Okay, we don't want anybody going home with somebody else's diploma. Okay. Emily, come on up. Audrey, are you ready? Put that down. Because we're getting ready for our last song. And you remember, you're supposed to be facing them to help them with us.
Start spreading the news. We're leaving today. We want to be a part of it. First grade, first grade. Very hard. Our teachers proud. We're gonna be a part
just in case some reason you're not coming back tomorrow. Okay? Okay, everybody, that concludes our annual kindergarten promotion.
Christian.
Christy, after you guys is going to
Lily.
Oh, don't forget your bags.
Lily, get your bag.
Make it more organized than you and Christian Daniel. That reminds me, on the 13th of September,
Lily, do that again. Lily! There we go, that's what I was. Wait, stay right there, Lily. Lily, look over here. Say cheese. Say cheese. Okay. Of course he's going with you. That's what he does.